Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be learning how to cut a free gown and a free short gown. And here are the measurements. We have our bust as 41, half length 16, waist 32, gown length 38, hips 41, shoulder 15, sleeve length 7, and round sleeve 13. So let's get started. So we are going to begin with our vertical measurements, which is the length. But before that, let's take our neck. That's our shoulder. So we're going to, the shoulder is actually 15 inches divided by 2, we'll have 7.5. And then we'll make our neck width to be 3.5. So, and then go down by half at the shoulder side so that we can slope, slant it. So after slanting it, we are going to get our armhole measurement. And for us to get our armhole, we are going to divide the bust measurement by 6. We'll have 6.8 plus 1.5. We will then have 8.3. So we're going to get here 8.3, which is here. I'm going to rule a line for that. So to continue with our vertical measurements, we're going to take from here to measure our bust point, which is 11 for the measurement I have. Then for the half length, I have 16.5 as her half length. So here is 16.5. Then her hip length, her hip from shoulder to hip is 25. I'm going to get 25. Then the length of the dress is actually 38. So from this 25, I'm going to measure 38, which is this. And then we're going to add 1 inch for our hemming allowance. 1 inch. So let me draw this line straight. So we're going to get our armhole now. Here is already 8.5, so we're going to divide it by 2 to get the midpoint. 4.2. Go in by half inch so that we can then Okay, so we'll start taking our horizontal measurements now, which is the bust. And for the bust, we have 41. 41 divided by 4 will give us 10.25. So we're just going to take our measurements there, 10.25, and mark it. Then we're going to also add 1 inch for ease allowance and 1 inch for our normal allowance. Also going to do the same to our waist. Our waist is 32 inches. 32 divided by 4 will give us 8. So we mark our 8 there. And then we add our 1 inch ease allowance and also our 1 inch for normal allowance. The reason why we are adding 1 inch for ease allowance is based on the style. This is actually a free dress, so you need that ease because we're not going to do zip. So now for the hip, we're going to take our hip measurement, which is 41 inch. 41 divided by 4, we have 10.25. Then we mark our 1 inch for ease allowance and our 1 inch for normal allowance. So for the allowance, it's not a must that you must actually use one. You can actually use two, but for me, I would prefer to use one in this video. For the neck now, for the neck, I'm going to To cut the neck, I'll measure from here to 6.5 because she doesn't want it that deep. 6.5. I'm going to rule a line here. This is actually a v-neck, so here I already have my 3.5 width. Here's already 3.5. So from this 3.5, I will take it down. So after getting our v-neck now, we're going to join all this together. Okay, so you just connect the lines together, and while connecting them, ensure that the lines are curvy, not just straight. Okay, this is the hip line and this is the full length of the dress. So for us to get the measurement for this down part, we're going to calculate here that we're going to measure here. That's 12.5. So whatever we have here in the hip line, because this is also in addition to your ease allowance and the rest. So whatever you have here, I have 12.5. We're going to deduct one from this and then put it here, which is going to give us 11.5. So we're going to join them together now. And then we can cut through. So this is the front piece. This is the front piece. So we're going to place it on the back. Okay, so now we're going to cut the back piece. And remember, you keep for the back piece, you're going to keep your material on fold and place the front on the back. As you can see, I've already used pin to secure my material from shifting when I'll be dragging it to cut. So to cut the back now, you can see that it won't take the same shape of the front. That's for the neck parts, but it's going to take the shape for the outside area. So what we're going to do now is to cut a different neck for the back. So for the back, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. It's not going to be a v-neck, it's just going to be a normal cup neck. So I'm going to come down by 1 inch. It's still taking the same width with the front, but not in terms of length. So the length is going to be 1 inch. I'm going to curve it, sorry. I'm going to curve it this way and then cut through. Like this. So for the back, we're not going to come inside when we're cutting the arm part. We're not going to come inside like the front part because the front is usually inside. So we are going to take our hand straight. We should just take it straight and then curve. Okay, if you observe closely for the back, I didn't add zipper allowance. This is because of the style given. That's why I added 1 inch for ease allowance, so that the person wearing it can wear it without having any issues. So this is the front piece. This is what the front will look like. And this is for the back piece. So let's go and cut the sleeve. So to get our sleeve now, I'm just going to get a normal basic body sleeve, which I'm going to draw a slanted curve first. So after drawing the slanted S, I will take my tape and measure the arm circumference, that's the armhole, and I'm actually looking for 12, so I've gotten what I wanted. So I'll mark my the length sleeve that I actually want, and I'm working here with it. I'm working with it. So I'm just going to put 1 inch for allowance, then my round sleeve is actually 13.5, so I'm going to measure 6.5 and 1 inch sewing allowance for ease. Then I'm going to press this together. So now I'm going to cut out all this. So I'm just going to notch and then cut another. So I'll go ahead and cut another piece for the second hand and join it all through, and that'll be the end for this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification button, and also share. Thank you.